Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. I figured we should do some greed mode. People have been asking for greed mode. It's been a while. Even if you don't like greed mode, I think you have to admit it's been forever since we've done greed mode, and we randomed a good character here, so let's do some greed mode. Z7S81R8Z9. Lilith, obviously a great greed mode character. Old Bandage, a pretty decent start. And our principal strategy with Lilith, who is like really, she's the greed mode maven. I don't know, is maven is it a term that is associated exclusively with the female gender? Like you couldn't describe me as a maven of the Binding of Isaac, right? They always, on Dragon's Den, there's like Arlene Dickinson, well, the Canadian Dragon's Den, I should say, you know, it's our version of Shark Tank, but more accurately, it's our version of the British version of Dragon's Den. But anyway, they're always like, marketing maven Arlene Dickinson. Yo, you never called Vij from Vij's Restaurants located in rainy Vancouver, British Columbia, like the restaurant Maven. Isn't Maven also a superhero? I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. Honestly, I've kind of forgotten what you do in greed mode. I've forgotten the standard loop that you take. I know that we should probably purchase a key. 5 cents gets us an item. But we also probably want to just tough this one out until our deal with the devil without actually leaving this room, because every time we press the spacebar, we get yet another incubus. So, kind of feel like, why mess with greatness here? Yeah, we've already got 4 incubuddies. We just stretch them out here. By the way, don't assume that it's going to be greed mode like all the time this week. I'm in the middle of recording for when I'm going to be away, so it's a mess, man. I mean, it's going well. It's just it's busy, and I'm like, I've got to get 15 fucking runs done today. Truth be told, 15 is a slight exaggeration, but not much. Truth be told, greed mode is a much more economical way to record, I guess, because they're shorter, but, you know, I don't want that to be the only driving force here. I want to maintain some good variety. Ooh, okay, good. So we will, not get any more incubuddies before our next boss fight. But that's actually totally okay, because it means we'll start with a battery charge on our next floor anyway. Which means, or not a battery charge, but a full charge on Box of Friends. Which means we will be able to start with 2 incubuddies instead of, you know, 0. Which is a pretty positive thing for us, I'd say. And our deal with the devil is going to be probably a pin in here as well. Yeah. So we got 1 pin and then 4 of these little jabroni ponies here. And we're done. That was really easy. 2 HP to trade on a deal with the devil, but actually it's going to be a Krampus fight. A Krampus fight with no bombs. And 1 incubus. It's going to be a little bit of a slog. Hopefully it's all worth it and we get a lump of coal out of it. If not, well, it's going to be slightly disappointing, but we can live with it. I mean, we have the HP necessary to survive for sure. I think this might do it right here, actually. Okay, lump of coal. This is a really good reintroduction to greed mode. We'll come into our shop. BFF is really good. And then with 12 cents, I think we will buy this. And honestly, I kind of feel like we should buy Isaac's Fork. Get tough love as well. Isaac's Fork for lifesteal seems pretty valuable, or like it could be valuable on greed mode at least. We're not going to get anything for this, right? Are we going to get 1 red heart for sleeping in that bed? Yes, but that's it. It could be worse. Alright, down to the next floor. Really, really good first floor, actually. Truth be told, it's good to take damage in a situation that's kind of constructive like that, because we can take advantage of Cambian Conception. We'll get Mom's Pearls. I guess mostly for luck in order to help with tough love. Okay, originally I was actually going to go to our curse room first. I stepped on the button. I was going to go to our curse room first, but I bunged that up. And then I stepped on the button, so I'm not too pleased with myself. But we at least have something we can do in the meantime. Although we will lose an incubus charge, which is stupid. Chaos. Pretty much gotta go for that. But I also want to get this. We should be able to get both. I noticed there was a demon judgment up there as well. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. Marked. I'm not gonna take it. There's a dice shard. I would much rather get the dice shard than worry about trying to always shoot with marked. Which is an item that... Marked, I think, is the closest I come to feeling about Cursed Eye the way that most people feel about Cursed Eye, whereas I sort of have a soft spot for it for whatever dumb reason. Marked is like, it's frustrating to use. It makes me want to stop the run, honestly. I mean, I wouldn't stop the run, but it makes me start to have a lot less fun with it. It's just, I don't appreciate the item, to be honest with you. And I don't mind being honest about it, because it'll at least hopefully dissuade all the people who are going to be like, well, marked is blah, blah, blah. You know, maybe for you, I'll admit, and probably there should come a point at which I give marked a fair shake. A fairer shake. I've already given it several fair shakes. Taken it many more times than I should have, but it's okay. For now, we have nothing to worry about. So let's come in here. We'll get chaos first. And it did give us consumable drops. Left hand? Sure, let's go left hand. And we should play this guy a little. Thank you, old bandage. It's exactly what we're hoping for there. Wow, that paid out so quickly. And it paid out with perks, which is actually not meaningful at all here. Was that like our luck stat being high? I just realized curved horn is in here as well, which is definitely going to be our go-to trinket if we can swing it. Okay. Probably more valuable, honestly, to get curved horn than the dice. The dice shard, I should say. It's so much damage. And we already got BFF, so like the damage that we've got is good, but this is only going to make it better. I do hate leaving and re-entering the shop over and over. It's not really a good strategy if you want to get the maximum number of incubuses. We should try to avoid doing that in the future. So I think we'll probably just fight our boss with double incubus here and then get our deal with the devil, then go back into the shop and see what's up. Because we're missing out here. We could have finished this a lot faster and in a lot less danger by just not leaving and re-entering the room over and over. But we're done anyway. I mean, we're doing so much damage relative to where we were last floor. A deal with the angel has just given us an eternal heart, which is pretty bad as far as deal with the angel halls go. Okay, we'll take curved horn. We will take the dice shard. I think you re-roll this because marked just annoys me. And you know what? Actually, let's take our other two trinkets in here as well. This is the most min-maxy I ever get in my life. But I figured we might as well take advantage of it. So we'll drop the left hand in there. And then we'll go back and get Isaac's fork. And we'll take this. And we'll drop it in here. And then we'll pick up the dice shard. And we'll re-roll all of them. We got Jesus Juice. And a Yara rune. And the Yara rune is actually very, very good here. We can use that to double the amount of money we get on the next floor as long as we don't pick up any money. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. So just get ready. We're going to go into whatever our first silver item room is here. And the soul? Sure, that's not bad at all. We're just going to, mainline this as quickly. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad, but also bullshit. We're going to get through this as quickly as possible here. We're just not going to leave ever until we finish our deal with the devil/angel boss. We don't really have precedent or even weighting or bias towards any of them right now. We haven't taken an angel item or a key piece or a devil item. So I don't know what they're going to give me. Hopefully a deal with the devil. But honestly, this run is getting good enough by itself right now. Plus we can get any item out of any room thanks to chaos. So I guess we're not really sweating it in either regard. I guess give me whatever you want. Maybe a deal with the angel would be better because it's not going to cost us HP if there's an actual item in there. The soul just saved us from taking damage. As you can see, we're getting pretty ridiculously strong. Chubb is already dead. Got all those damage multipliers early, man. This is a really good greed mode run right here. Ooh. It's always a good sign when you can kill them before they can even summon a bony, which isn't what happened in this case, but it was close. So here, I think, don't even bother using Box of Friends once more. What's the point? We'd rather have it ready for the next floor. And our deal with the angel this time is cube of meat. Actually okay. I just realized I picked up all of the money. Not supposed to do that. That's alright. Next floor we'll do it. So let's check this out. Algiz basically made it cheaper to come into this room. Do we want to spend any money? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if we spend any money. So I think you buy a key for sure. Shovel, placebo. That's not placebo, that's caffeine pill. Neither of those matter to me. So I think you throw out a reroll if possible. Skinny Odd Mushroom is good enough. Monstrous Lung would be sweet, but we're not going to be able to get it. So, yeah, okay. So let's take Judas' Shadow here. And I think we'll just kill ourselves right away to come back as Dark Judas. Now, I will admit, This could possibly lose us our Incubus. I hope it doesn't. We just got a little brimstone from Cambion Conception as well. Which is a pretty good get there. Okay, good stuff. Come back as Dark Judas. Respawn outside of the room. Yeah, okay, we did lose our Incubus, but we got little brimstone. And our damage is going to be good. But this does mean now, like, we have no interest really in Box of Friends. So we can replace that with another spacebar item at our earliest level of convenience. But this is still, I'm pretty happy with this situation. Being Dark Judas is good, but you could definitely characterize that as a misplay, I think. But there's a guppy item for us. Let's go buy a key. And remember, don't pick up any money here. If possible, at least. Avoid picking up the money. Honestly, the rosary might be pretty decent for us. That is really good. Okay, no money. It's not worthless, I guess, because we do get doubled little brimstones, but honestly, compared to like a doubled Incubus with a lot of damage, this is a lot worse. I actually, you know, going back in time here, I would probably make a different decision, because as also, oh, I guess we get extra cubes of meat still, but we would have gotten those cubes of meat regardless. So I do think I misplayed it a little bit, because having that Incubus is so nice. I don't even know if we have Cambion Conception anymore. It's not like our run is bad, though. It's still really, really good. Oh, that's bullshit. Whoa, okay. I don't know what we did to cause that, but I'm for it. Hopefully we're higher on HP than I think we are. So I think we might be at 1. 1 is a bad level of HP to be at. Thank you, Soul. But this is what we're waiting for. You know, now actually we can Yara this shit. And pick up all the money. Why do it now? Well, you don't get coins for beating the next phase. So we might as well just get it as we speak. Okay, Monstro 2 is no joke. The thing I'm most scared about was Polycephalus spawning right on top of me, or popping up right on top of me. We're good, we're good. Alright, deal with the devil. We might only have one. Oh, deal with the angel again. Disregard. Okay, it's HP for the 500th time. Let's see what we got in here now. Placebo is basically meaningless. Rosary is good. Little Chad is not. But at the very least, we have money. Now that we've taken Rosary, we can come in here and see what we get. Tears Down. That's a good one. Lemon Party. Okay, I mean, down to the next floor. Kind of a little bit shittier than I expected, but we're still in a pretty good spot. What I worry about now is it's been so long since I fought Ultra Greed that maybe I'm not going to remember his patterns as well as I'd like, but let's work through it. Book of Shadows Book of Sin, is that better than Box of Friends? I'd have to say no. I'm liking the Cube of Meat action at the very least. And then in here, okay, so we got the D6, which I think is absolutely worth the cost of doing business here. Yeah, well, we knew we had to get the Bible at some point, right? So we'll buy the D6. We got one more item left to purchase. I think we reroll all these, even though black powder can be okay. And we'll take our guppy item. And we'll take Deep Pockets. And maybe this will be a 2 of... I was hoping it was a 2 of something that was not that. But it's alright. That's a just ticket to the next floor. I guess... Oh, I didn't even take this HP. Champion Belt we may purchase. I could conceive of a situation in which I would consider that worthwhile. Absolutely. Just trying to farm up some extra spirit hearts here. Is this the most productive use of our bombs? Probably not. But it's what I've chosen to do. Alright, so we're going to roll the D6 now. And you know what? I forgot, but as soon as we get a charge, we can leave and then reroll Book of Sin. Hopefully into a guppy item that will cement this D6 as being a good choice. Because we will feel the Box of Friends loss temporarily. Because, you know, not having a 4th level Cube of Meat, that's a meaningful difference. As good as a 1st level Cube of Meat can be. Especially with BFF. Yeah, I really... Well, let's put it this way. If we'd respawned as Dark Judas, but still had the Incubus, that would have been the best of both worlds. Because we lost Incubus, it turned out to be a pretty bad decision. But the run is good enough to stand on its own merits. apart from that. Hopefully. I guess that's for the run to decide. Magic 8 Ball is a shot speed upgrade, which is alright, and the card is Wheel of Fortune, which might be worth nothing for us. I think we buy Champion Belts, and that's probably it for this floor. And that's fine. Dude, the cube of meat damage is real. We don't want to get too close to this guy, though. Or this guy, for that matter. There we go. One dead. And this is a pretty easy wave. I guess we're going to have another Eternal Heart, at best, showing up next, so get excited for that. I know I am. The more Eternal Hearts, the better. He said, somewhat sarcastically. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm kind of hoping for, you know, something nicer from Chaos, considering what Chaos can do for you in some situations. Figured we might as well leave this open in case we get Shoop-da-Whoop. We did not get Shoop-da-Whoop. To clubs for basically no reason. Now we have a deal with the devil. Yeah, I mean, we'll take HP, we'll take Blue Baby's only friend, and we'll take Angelic Conception, or yeah, Immaculate Conception. Immaculate Conception makes it so that it's like Cambion Conception, but you get Guardians out of it instead. This is our second to last floor already. It's a quick one. Is there a Guppy item in here? It's not a Guppy item. But there is Empty Vessel and an ability to fly. Which I think we'll probably take both. Yeah, the extra invincibility out of Empty Vessel should be pretty meaningful. Shears is really, really good. Is it productive for us here? I don't really know. I mean, we might as well take it down if we got nothing better to do with our money. Because the D6 isn't going to do anything for us on the Ultra Greed fight, so we might as well take something that can actually, you know, hook us up with some extra damage. I mean, we're tearing it up here. I just worry that maybe we don't have the HP necessary to survive Ultra Greed, but maybe I shouldn't be worried about that all that much. This one's going pretty well. Greed mode always surprises me how fast you either fail or ball just completely out of control. We hit that ball completely out of control level a little bit earlier than even I expect on a greed mode, but it has been a while. Okay, 25 cents. I mean, I guess if we're gonna reroll, we have to reroll through Shears. So sorry, Shears, it's for the greater good. It's not actually that good, but I'll take Continuum, and now we only need 5 cents to get Guppy. So that's a great situation for us. Unfortunately, we did pass up on Hive Mind, but you know, it happens. The other thing is, we might not want to take 9 lives until we go through our deal with the devil. That way we can spend our HP and then get it back, or at least not lose extra HP when we take 9 lives. Seems sensible to me. Usually on the final boss fight here, you fight like double stained, and the shit is so annoying. So I'm just gonna put this right here to get ready for him. It didn't kill him. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Chat, please raise your dongers. I don't really remember that song. I just hear it in commercials from time to time. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Tammy's Head is a good choice here. I also feel like, why wouldn't we try to get Immaculate Conception to work? Also, why wouldn't we take Mini Mush? We're close-ish to the Fungi transformation. This might actually do it. There's really no point to taking this HP. And I don't mean that to be like, you know, a badass or something. The only point to taking it is actually if we get 9 lives and then somehow can come back into our deal with the devil. So we might as well leave that option open. Now we're Guppy with Tammy's Head. Tammy's Head is not going to be worth very much for us, but it's worth more than the D6 without a full charge. And the question becomes, can we beat Ultra Greed only getting hit, you know, as many times as we can get hit here? I hope the answer is yes. But HP is, that's an important part of the Ultra Greed, manifesto here. Just wanted to make sure we saved Tammy's Head for when there were coins on the screen. Yeah, it's been a while. I feel uncomfortable fighting this boss. Does he do 1 full heart or half a heart? Because if he does half a heart, I'm much less concerned. Damage is good, you know. Succubus apparently has shown up. That's pretty cool. I guess that's from... That might be from Cambion Conception still working for us. I don't think Immaculate Conception is paid out yet. Honestly, the keys don't really bother me. We're able to get all but one killed anyway. I mean, so far so good for sure. I can't act like this wasn't a great greed mode run. Really nice way to get back into the game. Hey, have a guppy run with, oh, also your Dark Judas, and you have the best trinket in the game by, like, an order of magnitude. Enjoy. Oh, I am enjoying. I'm a-looking, and I'm a-liking. Again, one key lives. But we're, what, 80% of the way through this? 75% of the way through this? We're basically set. Probably shouldn't risk it by getting too close here. That's the first time we got hit. He does do a full heart, so actually, I know I said we were set. I'm starting to rethink that a little bit. No bombs. Keys? Keys not bad. He got like 4 keys off there. And the hearts are going to be annoying. But we killed them. Actually, more accurately, Succubus killed them. Now I'd say we're set. Okay. I mean, short run. That's greed mode in a nutshell. It was a fun one, though. Good time to get back into it. We'll donate our money, I guess. There's no real reason not to. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and perfect time to freeze. All right, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.